Does the one really exist? Is it something that we've come up with and we're saying that, is he the one? Is she the one? Or is it something real? Someone specific that we are connected with in a very special way? This is what I'm going to talk about in this video. My name's Aliki. I'm here to help you upgrade your energy. Let's talk about the one. Is there a specific person that the two of you are one with, that the two of you truly are meant to be together, meant to come together, and it's just meant to be? Now, when we say meant to be, it's kind of like this has been pre-written. It's been written in the universe. It's known to all. And the two of you, no matter what, will come together, will be together. And that's that. That's not exactly what the one is. Let's look at what the one means. When it is that the two of you, that two people saw one another and chose one another. And here the word chose is key, because when you first saw one another, there was an instant attraction. There was a recognition. And even though you may not have seen each other before, may have never come together before, there was a recognition of the energy. There was a recognition that, hey, there's something within you that brings out the spark in me, that awakens that spark in me. And you both felt this. There also is another amazing thing that happens when two people bring out this powerful force within each other that creates a magnetic field that truly attracts one to the other. And it's like you're just magnetically drawn to each other. And that's not because you're being forced together, but because you're choosing one another with all your being, with all your existence. Every cell, every fiber recognizes one another. And it's like two pieces of a puzzle coming together. Now, why is it that you would have this with each other and not have it with anyone else? The thing is that it's not true that you don't have it with anyone else, but you don't have it with anyone else to that degree. There is a specific level of magnetic pull. There's a specific level of attraction, of love, of the amount of energy you feel flowing through you at the time that the two of you are in each other's presence, or the two of you are connected at the core. And you feel this at such a high level that you do not feel it with anyone else. That is not to say that you cannot experience parts of this with other people. And this is what attracts you to people that will remind you of the one. People that you can have fun with, that you can remember these parts of you, that you can experience parts of the best of you. Yes, you may not experience the whole thing, but that does not mean that you cannot be happy with someone that is not the one. You cannot be happy and experience love and have even a wonderful life with someone that is not the one. So does the one exist? Yes. What is the one? Someone with whom you experience the best in you at the highest level possible. Someone who raises your frequency, raises your vibration, not because they do something specific to do this, to cause this to happen within you, but the excitement within you, that build of energy within you, the magnetic pull between the two of you on all levels, not just here in the physical, but even in on the subatomic level, in the quantum field, that place deep in your heart, deep in your core, where this connection is made, and the two of you then become quantumly entangled, where no matter where it is you're at, you can communicate with one another. And communicate, I don't mean in just like talking with one another. I mean feeling one another, sensing one another. And what one experiences, the other also learns from. And what you grow, when you grow within you, the other also feels this and also gets that information. And it doesn't mean that when the one grows, the other grows, but they know how it is you grew. And they too share the information with you. There's this intercommunication that is so immediate, so beautiful, so powerful, that when you experience it, you just know that he's the one, she's the one. And what happens when you say he's the one, and then years later you say, no, it wasn't him, it's someone else? That's because you found someone with whom the level of attraction, the level of vibration that you feel within you, the level of your frequency is so much higher. And then you say, oh, there's even better. And then you realize that there's this, and this is the one. So that shows you that what may be the one in one situation during one period of time doesn't mean that he or she is the one for all of time, for all of your life, and that this has been pre-written and you are destined to be with one another. The one means the best possible choice for each other, not just for you, not just for him, but for one another. You bring out the best in each other. You raise one another to the highest levels possible. You inspire one another. You excite one another. You attract each other. And this shows that there's a flow of energy. Even if you go back in time and you remember, we were one, we were happy. You could go even further back in time and remember another with whom you were one, with whom you were happy. And yes, if you go all the way back, there will be someone specific, but that doesn't mean that there's not one for you here. And that doesn't mean that the energy isn't constantly flowing, evolving, changing. The one has to do with love. The one has to do with love for you, love for life, love for one another, love for all that you are. And love is something that is also constantly evolving, changing, flowing. The connection will be on all levels. And yes, it doesn't mean that if you believe that someone is the one, you should wait for them for all of time and be alone if he or she doesn't choose you. Enjoy your life being with people that do make you happy, with people that you do bring out the best in each other, and know that this is something that you can choose. This is something that you can flow with. And you could say, what about twin flames? Aren't we just meant to be with one another? And I will create a video to talk exactly and specifically about the twin flame connection. The one is someone that you can truly click with, that you come together with, and it's just comfortable. It's easy. And easy doesn't mean that there's not sacrifices that you will make and it just all works out with no effort. It means that you understand one another, you love one another, you inspire one another, you are there for one another, you understand how it is that you are flowing forward together and choosing to grow together, to expand together, your energy, your essence of life, your understanding of all that you are learning, your knowledge, your wisdom, your love, your happiness, all this seems to grow when you're together. And you don't even have to be physically in the same place. You feel one another, you feel this connection. And you feel that they're there for you. This is so important. You know that when you look in each other's eyes, there's this understanding. You feel as you walk forward together, you feel this energy, the magnetic pull that you feel when you come together. You feel it also as you're walking forward together. You feel it vibrating outwards, shining forward outwards, your power, your love. And you see that it has an effect on the people around you. They know that the two of you have this deep connection. They can see it. Perhaps it even inspires others. Very often, the person that you're one with, you've chosen each other time and time again, lifetime after lifetime, you come together. You feel this magnetic pull so much that not even time, not even space stops you from finding one another and coming together. And because you have experienced so much with one another, the connection is truly powerful because it has been built over time. You know one another. You recognize one another. It's that thing of when you see someone and you have to say just a few words and it's like you spoke volumes, like you had this deep and long conversation with one another and all you said was a few words. The love that you have for one another has been forever growing, forever expanding. And this is something that cannot be matched with anything else because this will have built such a deep inner connection in your heart and core, such a deep pull to one another, that when one reaches their true potential in their specific lifetime, then the other senses it. And that's why very often in my videos, I say that when you truly reach all that you are, when you move your energy in your heart and your core, that the other person will feel it and they will come. And that's because there will be that recognition of, it's him, it's her. Because when you're perhaps at your lowest or you're hiding parts of you or you're not expressing parts of you, then they don't feel it to that extent. There's not that complete recognition of who you truly are until you're shining this forward. And then they'll instantly see it, feel it, know it, and you'll come together. That's for sure. What you choose to do once you come together, again, is a choice. And what happens if the one hasn't come into your life yet, or you know who they are and they're with someone else, or you haven't reached your highest potential and you're feeling trapped that, hey, I can't do it yet. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just be alone? The answer is no. Being one with someone, remember, is always about each of you bringing out the best in each other, experiencing your highest frequency, highest vibration that you can have at that time. And this is something that will be constantly evolving, constantly growing. And so do not feel that you need to be trapped or feel trapped, waiting for the one who was the one in the past. It's you choosing you now, knowing that it's all here for you now, and seeing how it is you can experience life, experience love, and be happy. Your happiness is truly bringing you to a very high frequency and high vibration. The love that you will feel for life, for what you're experiencing, and the inspiration that you'll feel. Because when we're in love, when we're happy, we feel so inspired to do more, achieve more, be more. And that's not because the other person says, hey, you have to be more. You say that, hey, I'm so excited. I know I can do more. I know I can achieve more. And you feel this energy in the day that you didn't feel before. And you achieve such greatness. Thank you so much for being here. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. And also remember to like.